Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Battle for the Bosporus as Turkey. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, the Germans are preparing to go to war with us, which is not a huge surprise, I would say. We have a handful of troops in their borders. I'm not too sure if they'll actually stay here when the war gets declared, or if they'll be automatically kicked out of the country. I know that it's one of the two. Either we're going to win this war pretty easily by just having a ton of troops in this location, or they're going to get kicked out. It's one or the other. You know what? Anti-tank 1 doesn't seem too bad, so you know, why not we research that. We are missing some rubber. But I mean, who could I trade rubber with? The answer is basically nobody, because everybody who has rubber, we're currently at war with. So, Germany, what are your plans? I mean, they've got to be doing war for Russia, because I don't think they have any possibilities against us. So, I mean, they've got to be doing the focus to go to war with the Russians. Like, that's really the only logical thing they could be doing right now. You guys don't attack, though. That doesn't really make any sense, I think. You know what? You're trying to attack. Because you keep trying to take over this port. That actually makes sense for what the AI is trying to do. Your guys right now, you're going to spearhead straight up to Bucharest. I said you're going to spearhead. Okay, you can't do that. You have to go to here first. You're going to try to get to Bucharest as early as you possibly can. This one tank division I also want up towards the north. Thank you. I don't know if we're going to join the war against Germany right away. The reason I don't know if we're going to do it right away is because there might be some oddities. Like, one, Germany's actually at war with Russia. These German troops here might end up leaving the front line to go actually fight against the Soviets directly. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen, because that should make our invasion of Bulgaria about 1,000 times easier. And again, hopefully these guys can actually stay in Germany. Have a front line here. I mean, they would probably get killed rather easily. But if we can, like, spearhead towards every single major victory point. Because you're occupied. All of Poland, of course, is considered occupied territory. Austria should be core. The Sudetenland is also a core state. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Our Navy, though, I'm going to send them over to Leningrad. Just because I don't trust them here. Okay, so German Reich's at war with the Soviet Union. We knew that was going to happen. The question is, are these troops going to leave? Because they could. They're not. You know, that's kind of understandable, actually. So if that's the case, you might actually want to go to war with the Vichy French government, then. Yeah, because you're at war with them. Yeah, I guess we'll just join right away. Unfortunately, it kicks all of our troops out. Even the guys in Italy got kicked out as well. Which is really unfortunate, actually. Luckily, they do, I guess, just deploy here right away. So I guess we'll send you here. We'll send Red Army to this front. Like, how much supplies do you actually have in this location? 23 out of 60. I don't think there's another front. I mean, the British are now actually trying to push away through Iran, which is actually not really what we want at all. What about Kurdistan? Could request 3 divisions from you. Because again, we don't want Britain to actually kill Iran. That's going to be really bad for us. We can defeat the Vichy French. If we could take their territory. I mean, I guess is Bulgaria even going to join the war? Because if Bulgaria doesn't join the war against the Soviet Union, then we actually can't attack in the south. I mean, Romania is joined, which is not a surprise. The question is Bulgaria going to join? Because I think with the amount of troops we have here, we should be able to kind of capitulate them, and maybe capitulate the Romanians as well. Don't know about Yugoslavia. I mean, Yugoslavia is not in the war quite yet, but I think they will end up joining the Allies if things go somewhat historically. Please delete. Yeah, that fallback line up there is actually already gone. And you guys, can you not make your way over to... You can't actually get over here, huh? I mean, you should still be able to go through... Yeah, Gibraltar. Unfortunately, now the Suez Canal that we fought for. Remember, it was us who took that territory. Now have no way of actually getting up there. Oh, and you guys actually taking over all these ports. Fantastic. So, overall, you're all looking okay. Purple Army. It's like, again, I could send you over to India, but I really don't think that makes any sense. And Bulgaria seems like they have no interest actually joining the war. Which is really unfortunate, because I kind of need Bulgaria to join the war. I guess for now, you guys will just border the Vichy French. Prepare, like, some sort of invasion down there. Like, the Vichy French government, what are they going to do? Don't you want to go down here? Japan's going to war on the Philippines. Are you doing another speech? We don't care about that. Please play an actual song. Thank you. Japan's going to war in the Philippines, which is a puppet of the United States. So that should mean that the United States is probably going to join the Allies right now. I would imagine so. Right? Yeah. I mean, they could not. There's a chance they don't. But the Americans joining the Allies actually does make our life about 1,000 times more difficult than it needs to be. Military skill minus 50%. Is there anything we can really do with our army here? Engineer technology, light tank. I mean, 2 military factories? I do like 2 military factories. You know what? Let's try to mechanize our invasion, or like our military force, at least a little bit here. Bulgaria. I mean, we're distracting a lot of troops on this front line. So, I mean, that's not nothing. I was going to say, it should provide the Soviets with a little bit of cover, but it already looks like this war is not going great. 1.45 million. Germany's already lost, like, a lot of men, though. But the USSR has also lost substantially more than that. There's also a lot of people in the Axis who we have not... I mean, it's really just Bulgaria. Bulgaria just has no interest actually joining the war. Which, again, makes sense for them, because they don't want to actually have to attack us. And they do have a lot of troops on this border. But I don't think we should lose here. How big is this? 800 aircraft. Yeah, let's put all of our planes into Istanbul. And try to fly over Greece, and maybe we can get some superiority this way. Not superiority, at least try to counteract how many Germans there are. They are actually pushing pretty far into this territory already. How many troops does the Axis have? A lot would be the answer. More than we do. So, you know, how about we delete this army? I'm going to send them to the Romanian front. This is me trying to help you out, but there is a lot of Axis troops marching their way through the territory right now. Russia, try not to get all your units surrounded. That would be my piece of advice to you. Germany, you got too many men. Have you noticed that? How much manpower do you actually have? About 1 million. The Soviets do have 14 million manpower, which I think that's pretty good for them. But if we can march our way down towards the south. Like, you... Look, Soviets, you really got to get your troops out of this location. These guys now all encircled. More Soviet units, I'm pretty sure, are going to get encircled soon as well. All of that, I would say, is pretty bad for us. Please strategically redeploy. Okay, again, sometimes I just don't know how to... It's been like, what, 4 years since this game's been out, and I still don't know how to actually strategically redeploy our troops. How much... Do you have enough guns to maintain an army? The answer is no. You actually have, like, no equipment for anything. I would consider that to be pretty bad on our part. You guys are now starting to take some attrition. 42 out of 36. Not what I want to see. I will admit. You know what? Actually, no. Don't go there. You're going to be on a fallback line like this for right now. And just kind of stay there. Kurdistan, you know what? If you want to join the war, why not? I don't think that's really going to make too much of a difference here for right now. Yeah, no, I already don't like how the, I mean, at 99%, 1.73 million casualties. We've only taken 42,000 casualties this entire war, which isn't so bad. The United States still has not joined a faction. They're at war with Japan, but Japan hasn't declared war on, like, the Vichy French, or they haven't declared war on, the Dutch quite yet, so we'll kind of see what they end up doing. I don't know, why did the British not want the, want them in their faction? I don't actually know. My question. We could do a naval invasion. We can actually probably do a naval invasion of Italy. It's weird as hell. But let's try it. Superiority here, here, and here. Not the Mediterranean. Do they have any ports on this? See, there are no ports over here quite yet. But if we were to do an invasion of Red Army from this port to here, unfortunately, it does go into, like, the wrong location. Yeah, we'll actually have to do something like this. It's going to be a little bit strange. We're going to send 2 Kurdish forces over here. And we're going to invade Italy, because I think that's really the only thing I can possibly actually do right now. Invade Italy. Actually, I'm thinking, you know, if we're going to invade Italy, screw helping out the Soviets right now. I know that's probably going to be a mistake, but I think I do want to send more troops down for an invasion of Italy. Because I have a feeling they don't have a lot of troops actually in their country. I might be wrong on that. But it's really just a hunch that I have right now. Bulgaria did join the war. I think basically at the exact worst time for us. They're attacking with 59 divisions. I would consider that to be a lot. Do they have troops here? We could try to, like, strike at this port instead. And create, like, another front line here and rush away towards Sofia. Or we attack Italy itself. I mean, both of those are interesting choices. How about if you go here and then go to Thessalonica? All units here. Send, let's say, 2 infantry on an invasion plan like that. It could work, I think. Okay, we have enough defense in this location. We might lose here. Like, what level of fort are you? You are a level 2 fort that's already getting destroyed a little bit. I mean, we're defending okay. The problem is that they've got so many soldiers trying to push their way across here. And the Australians are doing some more invasions here. So, I mean, I would admit that this is not looking fantastic for us. This is not the way we want to start this campaign off. I mean, it's not started. It's like episode like 8 or something like that. But you know what I mean. You know what? Looking at this whole front line might just be lost. Because, like, there's no straight crossing here. Like, you have to go to Istanbul. And we do have a port, I guess. Can you go... Okay, you guys did just get overrun right now. So, here's our problem right now, and I feel like it's obvious. I mean, you guys still should have supplies, yeah, through this port province. Which is okay. But I think we need to get you out of here. And I think that goes without saying. We need to secure this location. Let's try and get our 1 tank out of here. Keep on trying to pull back. Go to Istanbul. Hold the city for as long as possible. Okay? That's our plan. Soviet Union. I don't like what they're doing. Also, that's a massive front line the Allies have just created in the south. But again, let's not worry about that. Okay? Okay, so send over... I was like 2 infantry or whatever I've sent to try to take over Sicily. It could definitely do something. Okay, so send you guys over. We'll send you guys over in 2 more days. I do see that there are some troops defending Thessalonica, which is not what we want. Yeah, you guys got to get the hell out of here. Okay, so step 1 of our invasion plan didn't go 100% smoothly, okay? But that's okay. We'll try to hold Istanbul for as long as we can. I mean, taking a straight crossing shouldn't be too bad. I wonder if actually even taking Athens would make more sense than trying to take Thessalonica. Yeah, let's try to take here. You guys take these ports. We'll invade Sicily and cross our fingers and hope that maybe something will work out. Because, I mean, one province, I can't see them being able to push their way through Istanbul. Okay, we did take this port here. So, Red Army, I think it's really your job just to kind of come over here for right now. Okay, looks like the invasion of Athens is going to succeed. Japan's cleared one Dutch East Indies, which I think is going to draw the United States into the war. I mean, they're already in the war, but you know, the greater war. Yeah, United States joined the United Kingdom. Basically, is the opposite of what we wanted. But I think that this invasion could amount to something. I'm going to take over this city, though. Okay, we've mechanized our army. Give me those 2 free military factories, please. What do we need, actually? Not actually a ton. You know what? It probably actually makes sense for me to transfer some rifles over to the USSR. I know we're missing a lot of equipment right now, but let's not worry about that and hope everything goes okay. You have no supplies at all, huh? Okay, Soviet Union. I am going to start a Lend-Lease. You can have 15,000 rifles, okay? Because I know that you need those guns. Okay, we'll take over this other city. I mean, it's worth actually a lot of victory points. It's not a meaningless city. Why did you come over here? You're already in a port. Like, why do you have to go to a different port to try to, Please. All of you. Like, you're... Yeah. Please go here. It's a fairly simple objective, I would say. You see some units are moving through here. We have 19 and 15 around Istanbul. Again, not great. Actually, really bad. Soviet Union has already lost 700,000 men against the Germans. Germany's lost basically like nothing at all against them. I mean, relatively speaking. Oh yeah, we also want to take that port. Make sure that the Italians can't pose too much of a threat. I do know I got the better rifles, but I can't really effectively use them at all right now. Which is a shame. Okay, our units are going to land. And let's at least see if we can take Sicily. We're going to draw a front line here. 3 of you infantry go there. 1's going to go to this port. 1 of you guys is going to go to that port. And let's see if we can at least kind of secure some territory here. Again, just making more front lines will be nice. This, of course, still scares me, but let's not worry about it for right now. The Soviet Union. I gave you a bunch of guns. I'm sure you probably have used all of them immediately. which doesn't surprise me. You have 145 divisions. Germany has at least 197. And that's something that we do need to worry about. Why don't you be... You know what? You can probably go kill this guy right now, actually. Go to this province. We'll surround 3 Italian divisions. And if we can cross the straits and make our way up the Italian peninsula, that could amount to something. Istanbul, I have no doubt in my mind, it should be able to stand up to whatever aggression that they're going to push. Am I considered a major power in our faction? The answer is no, just the Soviet Union is. Which does worry me a little bit. You know, don't get me wrong. But I mean, opening up multiple fronts. And try to cross the straits, push our way up the boot of Italy. We can also, yeah, can try to push our way through Greece as well. What are we going to do about this situation? That's a great question, and I'll get back to you later when I figure out what the answer to that question is. We need steel. Soviet Union, unfortunately, has no steel. The Vichy, you know, Japan, if you can give me any amount of steel, same with the Vichy French government, if any of you guys could provide me with some steel and maybe some aluminum as well, I will appreciate that. I'm assuming the Soviets, did they close off their economy? Yes, they have closed off their economy, so they're not exporting anything to us. Which is understandable from their perspective. From my perspective, that really sucks and I hate it. Keep on trying to send units through. Do some research. What do we want to research? Mechanized, I think, makes no sense in this circumstance. Let's... I mean, maybe some aircraft? We have 3% bonus to you. You know, why not 31 days for Recon Company? I'm sure that could be meaningful, depending on the circumstances. Are you a port? You're not, but I still want to go probably take that island regardless. Yeah, they got a lot of troops with Thessalonica. I'm assuming the Italians are probably planning some sort of naval invasion, which does worry me a little bit. As it should, I'd say, rightfully so. Please, Italy, stop sending troops to Sicily. Well, can I do another naval invasion? Yeah, come up to here. Maybe we'll try to plan, like, another invasion. Hold Sicily. Yeah, Italy's throwing a lot of troops up here, which is understandable. I don't like it, but again, it's understandable. But I do think that at least for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thank you for watching. My name is Wham. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.